Hi everybody, welcome back. Taking a little break from the Hero Junior saga, we are going to look at something new that is quite old. A good friend of mine that I've known for years and years and years and years and years, and just saw her again because we started going to the same church. Started going to the church that she's going to. She said that she found her granddad's hat, and that she didn't know who else would really appreciate it. And so she asked me if I wanted it, and I said sure. And this is it. This is her granddad's hat, and this is a nice hat. It of course needs some cleaning up. I took the liner out of it, and it has some numbers on here. I don't know if that's 6 of 197. And I really can't make that out. I don't know what that says. And then there's glue right here, but I don't see anything behind the glue that says anything. But then it says, I think it says Rose right here. Rose. I think that says Rose. But anyway, this is from Poe's Men's Shop in Florence, Alabama. And this is a nice little hat. Now around the liner, and you can see right here, it had some kind of tape. And this was against the sweatband, and I detached it with care. But it was tape. I guess it was tape. And the hat actually fits me. But Poe's Men's Shop, Florence, Alabama. And it's a, as best as I could tell, it's a rabbit felt hat. I really like this hat. I mean, it's got a few moth, you can see through it there. It's got a few moth holes. Well, the moths have gotten to it. But I really like this hat. This is really cool. My first vintage rabbit felt hat, and I will be steaming this and putting it back into shape. But I put it on my head, and Christy looked at me and she said, "Hey, I like that." I was like, you know what? I do too. And I do. I never thought that I would like a stingy brim or a trilby. Turns out I was wrong. So what I'm going to do with this what I'm going to do with this liner is be very gentle with it and use some woolite, because I would really like to save the liner. I have a bucket that you didn't see, but that my girls got into the Ice Bucket Challenge with my wife, and there's another one sitting over there full of clean water. This is going to have woolite in it, and Sam and Callie each took their time dousing me, and you know what? I may throw that footage at the end of this video here. So yeah, what I'm going to do is do some woolite in here. Let's see, what you do is you pour a capful. Do a capful. And I'm just going to swish it around with my hand, because I've already put the water in there. It's about a half a bucket. About a half a bucket. Probably about a half a gallon of water. I'd really like to get this a little wider. So I poured the woolite in there, and I'm just going to swish it up. Just kind of stir it up, you know, with my hand. A little bit of suds action going on. And so the next video, while we're doing this, the next video on the Hero Junior, I'm going to compare it to the Cotswold hat. And going to compare it to the Cotswold. The reason I didn't compare it to the Cotswold in the previous episode is because there's really the better comparison for the Hero Junior is with the Federation 4. I mean, it was created to be a wool alternative to the Fed 4, and he did a great job. So that's why I didn't compare it to the Cotswold. And you'll see when I do the video. I haven't done the video yet, but you'll see when I do the video that the Hero Junior is a much better option. Oh wow! Now look at this that I've started. Now this did not show up. This just now. Everybody's got their loud vehicles. This just now. I've got mosquitoes all over the place. This showed up when I got it wet with the Woolite. It says 197. I don't know if you can see that. But right here it says 197 in between my fingers. -6. So, yeah, I'm guessing that's this is number 6 of 197. Pretty cool. They're cutting the grass over there across the street by the pond, around the pond. I've got a habit of picking the best times to do videos, huh? Also have a KTG hat coming. It's a Nostalgia Premier. So it's an open crowned hat, and it's going to be gray with a burgundy ribbon. So I'm very excited about that. They're supposed to ship out soon. We will be going on vacation soon, so I'm hoping that it doesn't come while we're on vacation. Hope that it comes before we go on vacation. Another thing about Kevin, he is actually moving. Kevin with KTG hats, Kevin from Hats and Guitars. He is moving up a few floors in his building. He says to get away from the noise. I don't blame him, because it's hard to do an episode when you've got noise. You don't know if it's coming through, because I can't hear what's going on the video there. I won't know until I listen to it later. So if it's all bunko, then I've done the video for nothing, or I have to do a voiceover. Tell you what, Woolite is slick. Woolite is very slick. It's gotten his lawnmower stuck right behind you, right behind the camera. I don't know, probably 75 yards behind the camera. What I was going to show you though is on this old hat, there is a metal. You can see it's turned green there, I guess from oxidization, or oxidizing. There's a metal reed that runs through this. However, I will not be. But I will do a steaming of this hat and see if I can't get it back into proper shape and maybe smooth out the ribbon a little bit. But as far as I can tell, this might be from 1971. I'm not sure. But let's see what this liner looks like. Let's see. I guess you could see that. See how dirty the water's gotten? That was clean water. See that? That water looked like that. So there's no telling how many years of dust and other stuff, maybe sweat, maybe dirt, but Woolite will go a long way. And you know, especially something like this, you want to do it by hand. And I have done a couple of other liners in an episode, and you can feel free to check that out. What I'll do is I'll put that up at the end of the ooh, see, I just poked a hole in it right there. See, you can't be very rough with something vintage. Ooh. Yeah, so what I may do is I might I'm just gonna let that soak, and I'm not gonna wash it. I'm just gonna let it soak. You know what, I may even take it out. I think I'm gonna take this out because I would hate to ruin this. I would hate to destroy this liner. Put it in clean water and kind of swish it around a little bit. I'm not rubbing on it or anything. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I'm just kind of swishing it around like that, because I was just rubbing it with my thumb and I rubbed a little hole in it, so I don't want to do that. Do not want to do that. So I'm just gonna take that out, and it's gonna look better. I mean, you can tell by the water that it got some stuff off of there. So it will be a little brighter. It won't look brand new, but it will be brighter. And brighter is what I want. Brighter is what you want. Sometimes it's a game of horseshoes. You just want to get it closer and closer and closer. You don't have to get it all done in one fell swoop. Just get it closer and closer and closer. Anyway, my new vintage hat, my only vintage hat, that's a rabbit felt hat from Poe's Men's Shop in Florence, Alabama. Okay, and next episode we will do the Hero Junior comparison with the Cotswold, and two very different hats, both wool, both can be used as indie hats, but the Hero Junior is definitely the winner when it comes to an indie hat out of those two. The Cotswold's a great hat. It looks more like a just a standard fedora rather than an adventure fedora like the Hero Junior. All right, guys, gals, ladies and germs, y'all have a wonderful day, and until we see you again, God bless.
Wait till Dad says.
All right, my girls did not want to be left out of this, so hang on just a second. Oh, Lord.
We're doing that. Okay,
Here we go.
You go first.
On top.
My turn.
Okay.
I feel bad for you, hat.
Okay.
R.I.P. hat.
R.I.P. hat.
I got some in my shoes.
Me too.
I want to put some
Happy summer, everybody.
too. I want some.